It's never too late to get your life.
Hello, welcome to Get Your Life podcast. This is your host, Lizzie G. So, another thing that I was thinking about was um, this year I want to stop assuming things. And sometimes, based on the things that we have gone through or experienced, we make assumptions, and our assumptions inform how we move. And so, one thing that has been a big problem with me, which I didn't even realize is a problem because it's so second nature, is I will assume something about someone based on what I think is best or based on previous behaviors. And then that will lead me to not ask for what I need or um, rearrange life to fit what I think that person needs, and it causes offense, and I didn't even know it. There was one time, so when I was getting married, I assumed that one of my friends lived too far to participate in my wedding, so I didn't have her participate in my wedding. That offended her, and she didn't end up coming to my wedding. And when she explained her side of the story, at that time, I could not understand because I'm like, that don't make no sense. I'm trying to. I thought I was looking out for you because I thought it was the inconvenience for you to drive all the way up here when you live a few hours away. Like I just, in my mind, I thought I was doing her a solid, but I ended up offending her. Another example is like um, my older brother. Because I don't want to be an inconvenience, I will sometimes not ask him for certain things, even though he's lives the closest to me. We live in the same neighborhood. So last week, I just told myself, you know what? Was it last week? No, it was this week. I told myself, you know what? I'm going to change that because the thing about it is, if he can do it, he'll say yes. And if he can't do it, he'll say no. But you can't keep assuming because every time you assume, you tend to get yourself in trouble. When you assume, like there was the past this last summer, we were doing date nights, and my assumption was, well, because you guys are watching my kids when I go to work, we're not going to do date nights because I feel like that's an inconvenience for you to watch my kids all day and watch them all night. Like I don't feel like that's fair. I don't think. I mean, I don't think that's fair. So when the summer was almost over, my brother asked, he was like, why aren't y'all doing your date nights? Because I would still take his kids when they went on date nights. And I was like, well, I didn't think that was fair for you guys to watch my kids when I go to work on Friday and then turn around and go on a date with my husband. And he said, well, we knew that's what we were signing up for. So I don't see why y'all still wouldn't have gone like that. Like it didn't make any sense to him. But to me, it made perfect sense. I thought I was being considerate, you know? So I was like, okay, you know what? It seems like when I assume I'm offending folks. So let me stop doing that. So anyway, this past week, um, I asked for a favor. He was unable to do it. But I was like, and I thought as much, but I still wanted to ask because I wanted to humble myself because I realized I don't ask for help. It's a pride thing. Like I don't want nobody help. I don't need nobody help. Like if I could figure it out by myself, I will do that. But I want to be humble because I want to represent Christ. He is humble. He was humble when he was on earth. He came to serve, and as a Christ follower, we are here to serve. Therefore, in order to be in service, you have to be humble. And it is breaking pieces off of you daily. Sometimes it hurts, like when you have to like humble yourself and eat humble pie. It like you just feel your skin itching and you feel it hurting. But it's a necessary thing in order to represent him. You got to be humble. So even if you feel like, oh my goodness, this is just the most annoying thing I have to do to ask for things and need people for things or whatever. Just do it. If you need the help, do it. Just do it. And so I asked, and he wasn't able, but I said, you know what? I'm trying to do better with not assuming. So I'm going to say that to, I mean, this kind of tags on to the last video of let's stop assuming. Give people the opportunity to show up for you. But because when you assume, those narratives that you make up in your brain can be the demise of healthy relationships. And that's what the enemy doesn't want, healthy relationships. So just make sure that you're being open and honest, humble, and stop assuming things. All right, until next time, bye.
It's never too late.